What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be a Sephora haul. I literally went in Sephora for one thing and I ended up with a whole bag full of stuff. Typical Amanda, and I was like, there were so many things that were new that I haven't seen before, things I've been looking for that I was really excited about. So I decided to treat myself a little bit and then I get to use them and share them with you. Honestly, I was excited about every single thing that I picked up. There wasn't one thing that I was like, meh, okay, like literally everything in here I was so excited about. So I was like, I'm gonna film a haul because I feel like I haven't in a hot minute. And who doesn't love hauls? I love watching hauls, so let's get in here. So the first thing that I picked up is from Makeup Forever, and this is their new Pro Sculpting Duo. I got the number 2, and a lot of these things I have already used once or twice because today is Monday and I got them over the weekend. I literally couldn't wait, but now I can give you a first impression as well. So here is the packaging, and it comes with a contour and a highlight shade, and I'm not gonna lie, the only reason that I bought this is for the highlight. The highlight is bomb. I have this highlight on my cheekbones right now, the gold color. This is the most similar thing to Estee Lauder Heat Wave that I have ever found. You guys know I love my gold highlights, and this is a light gold highlight for the cheekbones. I also have it on the inner corner of my eyes. It is so metallic, it is so foiled, perfect for that intense highlight, and I love an intense cheekbone highlight. The contour shade I haven't used yet, but it is really, really warm, so I'll probably use it more to bronze. I'm not that impressed with the contour color just because it's really warm, but the highlight is everything. If you didn't get Estee Lauder Heat Wave, if you didn't get Whisper of Guilt from MAC, pick this up because this is life. Then I picked up the Smashbox Photo Filter Creamy Powder Foundation. I've been eyeing this for a little bit. Every time I go in Sephora, I look at it, but I just never pick it up, and I got the number 3. This is a powder foundation, and it is so creamy and so smooth. I have a little bit to set my foundation in my T-zone. I do want a good powder foundation for days I don't really feel like doing makeup. Sometimes I will use Bare Minerals loose foundation. I have a jar that I've had for like 2 years because I don't use it a whole lot, but I wanted to try something new, so I decided to pick this up, and it does look really, really pretty. I haven't used it as a foundation, but I've used it just to set my foundation like in my T-zone, like I said, and it looks very smooth and it doesn't look powdery, which I like. So I will keep you guys updated on this. I picked up the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I have tried this once. I picked up the color Buff, and it is too light because right now I'm not self-tanned, but it looked okay in the store, but when I put it on over the weekend, it was a no-go. This is so heavy and thick and full coverage to the max. It reminds me of Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, which I used to use years and years ago, but it just became too heavy. I will be returning this, unfortunately, because the color doesn't work, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick up another one because it was so thick. I put this on with a flat top synthetic brush, and it was extremely thick and heavy and cakey, and it just kind of emphasized any imperfection on my face. But the coverage is the most coverage I've ever found. If you have a lot of scarring, a lot of acne, and you need like the heaviest of coverage, you might like this. But if you were dry, I would stay away from this because it is very mattifying. But I just don't think it's my style. I don't think that this foundation is for me. So I don't know if I'll pick up another one. I've been liking a more natural looking foundation lately, or a more fluid, where this is very, very thick. So not sure about this. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried this down in the comments. I also picked up the new Laura Mercier foundation. I used to really like the Silk Cream foundation years ago, so I wanted to give this one a go, and this is their Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid. I got the color Cashew, which is the same color I was in the Silk Cream. And on the back it says, this long wear oil-free makeup magically blurs imperfections for a smooth, seamless complexion. Lightweight and color true, it offers buildable coverage with a natural matte finish. So I was like, alright, I see you. I've been loving more natural foundations lately that still let a little bit of my skin peek through, nothing too heavy. So I wanted to give this one a go, and you can hear it. It's very liquid and very fluid, similar to the new Nars foundation that I did a review on, and I feel like they're kind of the same concept as well because they're both supposed to be really lightweight but still cover everything. And this is what I have on my face today. It's the first time that I used it, and I used it with a beauty blender, and I mean, it looks like your skin. It's very natural, but it still covered everything, but the color match was so spot on with my natural skin color. I feel like coverage wise it's similar to the L'Oreal True Match, but it's a lot more natural and thinner in consistency, so I'm super excited to keep trying this out. If you guys want a full review and demo, let me know down in the comments. So I went into Sephora for more concealer. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, my favorite concealer ever, and they were out at the first Sephora that I went to, so that's when I went to the other location and picked this up. I use the shade Custard. If you've watched my videos before, you know this is my favorite concealer ever, girlfriend. So good. So since they were out of the Nars concealer at the first Sephora that I went to, I was like, well, I guess I can just try a new concealer because I didn't know if the other Sephora was gonna have it. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna walk around, and I found this concealer which is new, so I decided to give it a try. This is the new Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I have this on right now, and I've worn it, I think, 3 times, and I really there it goes. I got the shade Light Neutral. I was in between Light Neutral and Light Warm. The Light Warm was a lot more yellow, so I figured I would pick up Light Neutral because when I'm doing my tutorials, I feel like this color is gonna match a lot more people who are watching versus the Light Warm, because the Light Warm is very yellow, and I know people either like yellow under their eyes or they don't. I do, but I know a lot of people don't, so I figured I would pick this one up, and I love it. It comes with a little double-sided doe foot applicator, and the formula is very liquid and very hydrating, but it packs a lot of coverage. It's definitely not as dry as the Nars concealer, and so far I really like it. It doesn't crease too bad under my eyes, which is always a plus, so I say if you're looking for a concealer, pick this up. So far, I am loving it. Then I picked up this lip liner from Urban Decay. This is in the shade called Liar, and oh my gosh, love at first swatch. I got this because it reminds me of Soar from MAC, and I've never found a lip liner that is similar to Soar, which is my favorite lip liner of the moment. It's that pinky brown neutral color that's a My Lips But Better shade. My lips are pigmented, so I can't use really light lip liners because they just don't show up on my lips. So this is just like my perfect everyday lip liner. I haven't worn it yet, so I can't talk about the formula, but it swatched like butter. It was so silky, and I'm so pumped for this. You have no idea, because my Soar is getting smaller and smaller, so I wanted something else because I went to get another Soar at MAC and they were sold out. So I'm hoping big things from this little guy. So this is called Liar from Urban Decay. So I saved the best for last, and it is this lipstick. I've been looking for it forever, and it is always sold out in my Sephora, and I finally found it. I almost bought a backup, but I was like, no, Amanda, control yourself. And it is the Sephora brand Cream Lip Stain in number 13, Marvelous Mauve. These were the first liquid lipsticks that I ever used a few years ago, and I love them. My favorite color is Strawberry Kissed. I think it might be number 7, but it is a gorgeous red. So when they came out with this color recently, I knew I had to have it, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but this is like my shade. This is my everyday iconic lip shade. This is a great alternative to Stila Patina liquid lipstick, which you guys know I rave about all the time. These are $13 and the Stila ones are $22, so these are a lot cheaper and just as good. And this color is the closest dupe to Stila Patina that I have ever found. I'll do a close-up swatch of both of them next to each other so you can see just how similar they are. But I love this, and they smell exactly like the Stila ones. It's kind of like that, almost like a cake. It smells like kind of like cake to me. I don't know if it's still sold out online, but if you can find it in store, grab them all. So that's everything I got at Sephora. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and to also subscribe to my channel if you're not. Don't worry, my next video coming up later this week will be a tutorial that I'm really excited about. It's kind of a combination of things that have been requested that I'm making into one look. So I'm really excited. I haven't done a tutorial in like, I think since my Rihanna one, which was like 2 weeks ago. So I hope you guys are excited. Let me know what you think down in the comments of the video. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.